A massive security drama is currently unfolding across the digital landscape involving unpatched Windows systems, a deeply frustrated security researcher, and a frantic race to protect corporate network. Over the last 2 weeks, a cybersecurity firm called Huntress reported that malicious actors have successfully broken into at least one organization by taking advantage of freshly published Windows vulnerabilities. The story behind how these flaws became public is absolutely wild. Earlier this month, an independent security researcher operating under the online alias Chaotic Eclipse decided to take matters into their own hand. Following what appeared to be a serious conflict with Microsoft, this researcher published the functional code for an unpatched Windows vulnerability directly onto their public blog. They left a very pointed message stating that they were not bluffing Microsoft and thanked the Microsoft Security Response Center for making the situation possible. This was a direct public challenge to the team responsible for investigating cyber incidents and handling vulnerability reports. But Chaotic Eclipse did not stop there. Days later, they published the details of a second flaw called UnDefend, and shortly after that, they released a third vulnerability known as RedSun. The code for all three of these major security gaps was posted publicly on their GitHub page for anyone in the world to download and use. All three of these critical bugs affect Windows Defender, which is the built-in antivirus software made by Microsoft. If a malicious user successfully leverages these flaws, they can gain full high-level or administrator access to the compromised computer. Out of the three vulnerabilities dubbed BlueHammer, UnDefend, and RedSun, Microsoft has only managed to patch BlueHammer so far, rolling out the fix earlier this week. This situation perfectly illustrates a highly controversial practice in the cybersecurity industry known as full disclosure. Normally, when researchers discover a severe flaw, they privately report it to the software manufacturer so the company can quietly build and release a patch. This process, called coordinated vulnerability disclosure, keeps the details secret until the users are protected. But sometimes, communication completely breaks down. The researcher might feel ignored or disrespected, prompting them to publicly release the proof of concept code to force the company to act quickly. While this definitely grabs the attention of the tech giant, it also immediately arms every bad actor on the internet with a brand new, highly effective digital weapon. John Hammond, a prominent researcher at Huntress, pointed out that having these tools so easily accessible and ready to use puts network defenders in an incredibly difficult position. It instantly triggers a high-stakes tug-of-war. On one side, you have dedicated security teams frantically trying to implement protection and monitor their networks for unauthorized access. On the other side, you have malicious actors rapidly utilizing this ready-made tooling to breach systems before the official patches can be applied. It is a stressful, high-speed pursuit that leaves countless organizations exposed, proving once again that the relationship between independent security researchers and massive tech corporations is a delicate balance that can have massive real-world consequences when it suddenly falls apart.